last question is the holy grail. These people are lazy.
Are you listening?
Oh gosh, you guys, turn up the volume. Hi guys, it's your girl Shira Ibo back with another video. Today I'm giving you guys my tips I used 2 whole years ago. I can't believe it's been 2 years already, but these are tips I used 2 years ago. I wrote JAMB in 2021. My sister's writing JAMB this year and I was giving her tips, so I might as well share the same tips with you guys because you guys are also my babies, my siblings, my everything, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to give you guys tips on how to prepare for JAMB in just 1 month. I started studying for JAMB 3 weeks before my JAMB. I know that's horrible, that's really bad, but that's what happened. My JAMB score was 284. So I'm just going to give you guys my tips on how I did it. I'm going to start with the most important tip. Set goals. See, let me tell you something about life. Habakkuk 2 verse 2. What does it say? Let me quote Bible for you guys. If you're going to give somebody tips, you have to give the Bible. When I tell you that the Bible has everything you need, I'm not even joking. Okay, Habakkuk 2:2, English Standard Version. And the Lord answered me, write the vision and make it plain on tablets so he may run who reads it. What I understood from this is that if you have something, like if you have a goal that you want to reach, write it down, because the way the human mind works, you forget what you want. Like, it's not that you forget what you want, but you writing it down is like recording. It's like you have something to come back to. Do you get what I mean? So me, when I was writing JAMB here, I brought my book, everything. Every time I do a past question or something, I write down the score I'm getting, because you cannot just say, oh, I want this score, and then you don't work towards it. This is the book I was like, this was my journal at the time. This was where I was writing everything. I was basically like keeping record of all my scores and everything. In JAMB, you take 4 subjects and you have 2 hours to do all 4 subjects. English is compulsory. So in my JAMB, I did English, math, economics, and government. That's a very interesting mix, I know. Like, an art student doing JAMB maths, bro. When I say that, it was a struggle. Because me, I like maths. I actually like maths. But then, if you're an art student here, you are not doing further math, and JAMB math is further math. So this is another tip, guys. Listen up. If you're going to do math in JAMB, just know that you're going there to go and solve further math. I'm telling you now. I'm your friend. I will not lie to you. You are going there to go and solve further math. So what I did, my school already knew that, oh, JAMB math is not normal math, it's going to have further math inside. So I started joining further math classes. Like, a lecturer was coming to our school to like teach us, prepare us for JAMB. So I would obviously go and join the further math classes, a big math class, mental math. I can't remember what we called it, but I used to go and join because I knew that if I didn't like brush up on those topics, all them differentiation and kiniko that they used to add in JAMB math, I was gonna fail if I didn't like do the extra work. So I was joining all those classes, I was learning to prepare myself for the JAMB math. Guys, when I tell you that setting goals, like, bro, every time I did a year, like this is 2020 down to 2013, I should have finished it if I was serious, but I was not that serious. So yeah, all the years I did, like, I'll write down like my total score. Each subject should be should be 40 questions, then the English should be 60 questions, then the overall score should be 400. So you calculate the math. So you write down like each one you do, you write down the individual scores you got, you see the ones you need improvement on, you go back, you study it. You get what I mean? Another thing is, do not overwhelm yourself. Okay, we know this is a serious exam, cool, fine, cool, but don't kill yourself because of school. I'm telling you, it's not that deep. I promise you, it's not that deep. This is the same thing I tell myself all the time, because she studies, which is fine. I'm not saying don't study, but then sometimes it's really not that deep. Don't kill yourself, don't burn yourself out because of school. I used to stay up all night not all night, but like I used to stay up to odd hours studying for this JAMB, because I started English. Oh gosh, because I started studying late. When I tell you that you need to work smart, not work hard. Let's talk study materials. Okay, what did I use? What should you use? The difference between 2021 JAMB and 2023 JAMB. There's actually a difference, but it's not that much. So in my time, I used certain books like this and like this. But then I asked my sister to send me a picture of the book she's using now, and that's it. So if that's what you're using, cool, calm, fine, that's really good. I also recommend using CBT, that's computer-based training. So there's so many softwares online that you could download or maybe even pay for to like give you the JAM experience, because the real JAM, you're going to do it on a computer. It's going to be CBT. Do you get what I mean? It's a computer-based test. So I recommend getting, even if like you don't have a laptop, go to your schools, like use school laptops. You practice it online, practice it with those softwares, because it's to give you the feel of the actual test. Do you get what I mean? You feel like you're actually writing the test and you know how it's gonna be that day. Another tip is, do not give yourself 2 hours. If you're going to practice it on a software and everything, reduce the time that you're giving yourself, because I promise you, on the JAM day, the way you're not gonna have time, they tell you have 2 hours, cool, fine. I got there, let me not say I got there late, I did, but then I got there early, but then how it was, my hall, what was it again? We had to go deep inside one field like that. So I was walking, it was already time. So I like 20 minutes out of my time was already gone. I was still walking, looking for this building. I finally found it. When I got there, they had already started writing the test. So prepare yourself for things like that. And also, 2 hours in an exam hall with the tension will pass very fast. I promise you, it'll pass so fast you will not even know. So just prepare yourself for all those kind of things. When I was studying for the test, I wasn't giving myself 2 hours because I thought it was even going to be 1 hour 30 minutes. I didn't know it was going to be 2 hours, so I was using 1 hour 30 minutes to practice. And I think you should do that so that you'll be used to using like shorter times, and at the end of the day you have more time to even go back and go through stuff. Because I promise you, that exam was another tip. Oh my gosh, this one, nobody will tell you this. In the actual JAM exam, in each subject, you're going to have a question or 4 that has issues, and you will lose mark because of it. Like now, I remember vividly, my economics JAM exam or test or whatever, there were like 4 different questions. The diagrams were mixed up, the options, because it was multiple choice, so B and C or B and D will be the same option, and that's probably the answer. So which one are you going to pick? Do you know what I mean? And they won't give you the mark for it. They will not give you the mark for it. So prepare your mind for things like that. Don't let it put you off. Because if you get to a question like that and you're like, bro, why is this question having problem? And then you're looking to ask somebody, oh, there's a problem with this question. Bro, nobody's gonna help you, because these people are invigilators. They cannot do anything about an already set test. They cannot say, oh, don't worry, they'll give you the mark for it. It's a lie. When I tell you it is a lie, it is a lie. Prepare your mind for things like that. Prepare your mind to see questions that have issues and skip them, or even put anything and keep going. Keep going. Yeah, so all in all, just pray, prepare. If you're still not covered all your content, look up JAM syllabus, because JAM syllabus is different from NECO syllabus, is different from WAEC syllabus. I don't know why it's like that, but all the scheme of work, they're all different. Scheme of works, I don't know. They're all different. So when you're going to prepare for JAM, look up JAM syllabus for your subjects, because I promise you, they will add extra topics. They will add things that you did not expect. They will even remove some. So some of the things you're studying now are not even going to show up. So in order to like not be confused or to prepare yourself for such, look it up now. Look for JAM syllabus for your set of subjects that you're doing. Make sure you cover all of that content. I say continue doing past questions. Past questions is the holy grail. These people are lazy. Are you listening? Oh gosh, you guys, turn up the volume. Listen up. They will repeat questions. Okay, look at how I did it. So I did 2020, 2019, 2020 to 2015, then I did 2001 to 2013. So you have to do older years, because when I say that they repeat these questions, they don't make new questions. They're tired, they're lazy, they repeat the questions. As I was doing all these JAM past questions, I started like, there's some questions that I wouldn't even have to read through them. I already know the answer because they're repeating these questions. Do a lot of past questions. You will get used to the way they set the questions, the type of questions they set, type of things to expect. Bro, you won't be shocked. Anything you see there, you'll be like, oh, I knew this was gonna come out. You'll be that guy. Bro, I actually aced it. Like, it wasn't bad. Unless they decide to give you fake score, then I don't know. When you're about to start your test, just chill. Just say, I got this. Because you actually do. Okay? Yeah. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. Yeah, if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. And bye.